Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to make a YouTube background using GIMP. So first you're going to want to go to GIMP, go to File, New, and where it says Width, you want that to be 2000. And for height, you want it to be 2328. Alright, so take the Move tool and go all the way to the left and drag it to first one to 300, and you got to look to the bottom left corner to look at the numbers. And the second one, it's got to go to 519. The third one has to go to 1479. They don't have to be exact for right this second. And the last one needs to go to 1700. And pull from the top, which will be the second number, needs to go to 174. Okay, so now you should go find the zoom tool, which is the magnifying glass. So zoom in once, and go back to the move tool. And then you gotta align up the top, or everything to the number that it should have been. So the top should be 174. The first one should be 300. And the second one should be 519, and that's good. And the third one should be 1479. And the last one, it should be 1700. So we're going to want to zoom in again and do the same thing. And it's good. Okay, now I would zoom out. So go to the zoom and tools options, click zoom out, and then just click. Okay. So, yeah. This part right here, unless you have like a giant screen like the Macs, you're not going to be able to see this. But then this part, this is the part you can work with. And this part, this is where your videos and stuff are on your channel, so you can't see anything here, so don't put any designs. And yes, you also work with this part, and this is the same thing as the other side, unless you have a Mac with a giant screen. You can't see that. And then this is where it cuts off. And if you were a YouTube partner, you could work up here. Alright, so now you're going to want to fill in this part, the part that you can't use black, so you're sure that you can't. So the first thing you got to do is you got to make a new layer using the layers toolbox. So mine's not here, so you got to go to Windows, recently closed docs, layers, and then it's right here. So this one right here, this is the create a new layer, and then just create a layer. So then you go back to the regular toolbox and rectangle select the inside, and yep, and then go to bucket fill and choose a color, black, do that, and you're good. Okay, so now you're gonna want to have a background color, so you should go make sure you're on the background in the tools box, or in the layers box, and then go to rectangle select tool and select the whole thing, and then choose a color you want. I'm just gonna say red. Click OK. Then go to edit, fill foreground with color, and now it's filled with color. Okay, so now you might want to make a gradient to make your background cooler. So go to the gradient tool, which is this gray box, but then first make a new layer, name it anything, and then when you're in, make sure you're in that layer. So go back to the toolbox, choose what kind of gradient, just choose any color. I'll do that one, and then choose the kind of shape you want. I'll choose spiral, and then click anywhere in the picture, and it makes a cool gradient like that. And you can do it as many times as you want until you want it cooler. So like wood, combine that, and then like something not full, like neon yellow, and neon green. I don't know. Yeah, you can play around with that. I added more gradients to make it cooler, but I like this better than how it was. So, okay, so adding text now might be tricky. So I would file, export to, and I'd do it to the desktop, but then make sure you go to select file type and put it as GIF. Export it like uh, something, and then click export, and export again, and yeah. Now you should open up the thing you exported, and then open it back up in GIMP. And you're gonna want to do the same things we did at the beginning again to move the guidelines to first 300, and then to 519, and then basically you just need the outside ones. You don't need the inside because the black is the barrier. And it's 1700. Oh, yeah, that's basically all you need. So I'm gonna zoom in a little. All right. Okay, so now you're gonna want to add some text. Text. All right, make sure you select your text tool and color. Again, I downloaded fonts. I'll put a link in the annotation and in the description, and I'll just put it anywhere. Type what you want. CDAW 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and select it. Make it bigger. All right, that's good. I guess I'll drag it to make it. All right, yeah, that's good. And then to make it go sideways, select the rotate tool. Go to it, -90 degrees, and then it'll be there. Click rotate.